Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
The thing that makes me put the guys go crazy. They lose their minds.
What's good? What's up, Messy Mob? It's your girl, Messy Maya, and I am back again with another live video. So today, y'all, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to do unpopular opinions. I want to get into all y'all unpopular opinions. I want to talk about it. I want to get into it. Baby, I want to get into everything, y'all. I want to get into it. Like, come on. Anyways, hold on. Let me go ahead and check the comments. If y'all can hear me, please put pink hearts all through the chat. If y'all can hear me right now, I sound good. I don't sound weird. Please put pink hearts all up and through the chat, please. And thank you. Y'all, I'm ready to get into it. Like, what up? Like, what's up? Okay, so y'all can hear me. I see the pink hearts. What's up, everybody? Hi. What's up, y'all? We finna turn up tonight. We finna get on this hoe and give our unpopular opinions. And to be honest, if y'all don't want to just make it about strictly Baddies USA, it does not have to be just about Baddies USA. To be honest, we could run through the whole Baddies franchise as far as unpopular opinions go, okay? So y'all drop y'all unpopular opinions in the chat, please and thank you. Please and thank you. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for pulling up to the live. Thank y'all. Did y'all see the video I posted today? If y'all better have seen the video I posted today, y'all. Like, come on. Did y'all watch the video I posted today? If y'all didn't, after the live, please go ahead and, catch that. Catch that. Okay, we still getting some pink hearts in the chat. Maya, because it's true. Yeah, Natalie was standing on business. I said what I said. Scotty said, yeah, I was having fun in Italy until you brought up my dog and brought up my man. Natalie said, because it's true. Like, baby, did you think she wasn't going to stand on business when it came to that, boo? Because she did. Like, I mean, she did. She stood on everything she said online, baby, because it's true. Yeah. Hey, Maya, what's up? Okay, we got some more pink hearts in the chat. Y'all go ahead and drop your unpopular opinions. And I want to talk about it. Okay. Unpopular opinion. I like Natalie. She just be too much, but I like her now. Okay. What you like about Natalie, child? What you like about Natalie, girl? What you like about Natalie? One thing I will admit, I don't really care for Natalie too much, but I will admit that I like her role that she's playing this season. The more the seasons go on, I like the back seat that she's taking to the show. She's realizing I'm a boss. I really don't have to do what y'all do. And there's really no point in you even being on the show anyways if you feel like you're so above them that you don't have to do what they do anyway. Like, boo, like you said, you've been in the game for 15 plus years. You really don't have to do what they do, baby. You already put in your time, baby. Kick back and let them make you your money. So I definitely appreciate the role that she's playing on the show. I do. I will admit that. I will. Okay, you guys are going fast. Okay, I like Tommy, but she needs to be off the show. She should have never been casted back after bringing a weapon to the show. That's how I feel. And I feel like I know why they keep bringing Tommy, because obviously Tommy brings all the mess, all the drama, right? Tommy be beefing with everybody and their mama, okay? But I don't feel like Tommy bringing mess and drama outweighs how much of a liability she is. Like, I just don't think it outweighs. Like, you can always find another hoe that brings money and drama. Thank you so much, Jazz, for the thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Jazz, for the Cash App donation. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. But anyways, y'all, no, I definitely understand what you mean. Like, I don't really feel like Tommy should be on the show either. I really don't. And then on BGC, it just brings me back to Bad Girls Club, because it's really just like, somebody could never bring a weapon on BGC and they just keep bringing it back season after season after season. Like, this girl keeps proving that she is dangerous, that she is unhinged. She keeps proving that to y'all, and y'all keep bringing her around these women. Why? It don't make no sense. Yes, Tommy be taking things way too far, like way too far. Every too. It's Child, how long was I on mute? How long was I on mute? I can't. I don't like that. Mm-mm. I'm sitting here talking. It's on mute. Okay? I don't like that. I don't like that. But anyways, child, like I was saying about Tommy, no, Tommy is definitely unhinged, y'all. Tommy is definitely unhinged. I'm sitting, y'all. Listen, I'm sitting here talking, right? I'm sitting here talking into the microphone. Girl, it's not even. It's on mute. I don't know how it did that. But anyways, we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay, so give me some more unpopular opinions. If y'all listen, it's a lot of comments going. So if y'all, I'm not skipping nobody. Okay, I am definitely not skipping anybody. Okay. Unpopular opinion. Baddies could really benefit from a life coach or therapist with the same role Laura had. At least the cast got mental help and actually addressed trauma. I feel like this could work too. I feel like that could work. And I feel like that would be a cute element on a show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at least with Bad Girls Club, like the point was to change, even if it was a little bit. So it's like, I feel like that would be cute. I feel like that would be cute. Um, Dolly and Lex was wrong. Are you talking about for fighting Summer? Elaborate on that. Lex is not a heavy hitter. Oh, baby, you gonna shake the table with this one. Why do you feel like Big Lex is not a heavy hitter? Like, what about her don't get heavy hitter? Do you feel like she lost too many fights? Do you feel like what about her doesn't give heavy hitter to you? I want you to elaborate on that. I'm not gonna lie. I want you guys to elaborate. I need no, because this right here is a real unpopular opinion. So I want you to elaborate. Like, it says my mic is going in and out. Do y'all hear me now? Let me know if y'all still hear me. Okay, I'm about to keep talking. Okay, listen. So Lisa said that Big Lex is not a heavy hitter. Okay, no, y'all know I'm messy. I really want to know, how come you don't think that she's a heavy hitter? Like, what about her don't give heavy hitter? Like, I'm really trying to figure it out. Like, okay, this is what I want y'all to do. Instead of continuing to state y'all unpopular opinions, I kind of want y'all to piggyback off of this one. Why do you think that she said Big Lex is not a heavy hitter? Like, I really want to know what's tea. Why isn't she a heavy hitter? Like, why isn't she a heavy hitter? Let me see y'all opinions on that. I think Lex is a heavy hitter. I don't care for her, but she is a heavy hitter. It's not her fault that people can't fight. She's not a heavy hitter because she's scared of Tesehki. Laurent said because she a hater. Child. Hold on. Lex has tore more faces than Tesehki. Lex don't want that with the real eater, heavy hitter Tesehki. Okay, so are you guys saying that she is not a heavy hitter because she's picky, choosy, and because she's not going up against no real competition? Is that what y'all saying? Child, is that your reason? Is that your reason? Yes or no? Because I feel like even if she hasn't gone up against Tesehki, I feel like she has still fought people who can fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, because besides Ivory, who else did she fight that can actually fight? Fauna got lucky. Oh, okay. No, this is why I did this, because I really want to know how y'all feel. I'm not gonna lie. No shade. Lex ain't a big heavy hitter for real. She just fought more girls because she's scared of Tesehki. Okay, let's get a little bit messy. Do y'all feel like Big Lex is scared of Tesehki? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Do y'all feel like Big Lex is scared to get that with Tesehki? Yes. No. Hold on. No. I'm getting a lot. Okay. No, no, no. Yes, yes, no. Yes, I think that they're scared of each other. Yes, yes. No, not scared. She probably just respects her too much to fight her. I don't think so, honestly. Spooked behavior. Child. I'm getting a mix between yeses and nos. Child. This is my thing, okay? This is my thing. I'm trying to think of how I feel about that. Like, because I don't really feel like I've seen a situation where Big Lex, I just feel like she really hasn't been put in a position to really tell whether she's scared of Tesehki or not. I'm not gonna lie. At the beginning of the season with Summer, I do feel like that was a little bit questionable. I'm not going to lie. Because, you got on your YouTube channel and you condoned Dolly saying what she said about Coke Killer's daughter. You said, I feel like Bad Dolly was just mad. I don't really think she meant it. Condoning what she was saying. You did on your YouTube channel. But then at the beginning of the season, when Summer was saying what she was saying about Tesehki, you was just real quick. You was real quick, too, to tell her to shut up. I don't know. I feel like that was weird. But I feel like other than that, she hasn't really displayed that she's scared of Tesehki. But I'm interested to see y'all opinions. I want to know. That's why I'm doing this. I really want to know how y'all feel about the whole thing. Lex hasn't ducked any smoke. I agree. I agree with Stunner Girl when she said the heaviest hitters are afraid of each other. They have no issues, so why do they need to fight? I think Lex is scared of a girl. Child. Lex, I think that Lex is scared of him. Lex is a calculated, picky chooser. She want to keep that heavy hitter title. Y'all got to stop this narrative that she is scared of Tesehki, because I don't. Lex keeps calling herself a heavy hitter on the net, though. I think Krishan could give Lex a run for her money. What you think, Maya? Me personally, I don't think Krishan is fucking with Big Lex. I really don't. Krishan is definitely fast. Like, I'll give her that. The only way Krishan is even keeping up with Big Lex or has the possibility of beating Big Lex is if she gets up on Big Lex. That's the only way. But I feel like Big Lex is going to keep her at a distance. And if Big Lex keeps Krishan at a distance, Krishan is not messing with her. I'm sorry. I don't know. Krishan, to me, is just not a better fighter than Big Lex. I just don't think so. She fights with one hand. She fights with one hand. I don't know. I don't see Krishan whooping Lex, in my opinion. Tesehki, that's another story. But Krishan, no. She doesn't even use both hands. Girl, please. And y'all talking about Big Lex only fighting girls that, can't fight. But Krishan really ain't fight nobody that can fight for real. No. Anyways, I mean, besides like ET and Naj, but they jumped her, so that don't even count for real. Okay, so somebody else said Lex is not scared of her, but she's scary for still being cool with her. During filming, Tesehki went live and said Lex and Dolly were smart for being cool. That is what I'm saying. I feel like we haven't really seen anything that really like shows us that Big Lex is like this scary asshole that's just so scary of Tesehki. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't really see her duck no fade or get put in a position like that. But I feel like there has been multiple instances where certain shit just hasn't been addressed. Like, are we going to talk about the fact that Tesehki literally went live and basically said that Bad Dolly and Big Lex knows better? They know better? Like this comment said? And everybody just ignored that. Nobody want to talk about that. I don't know why. But I don't know. I can't really say that Big Lex is scared of Tesehki though. Like, I just feel like I haven't seen her get put in a position. I don't know. And I feel like if it comes down to it, I don't think that she's gonna duck a fade from Tesehki. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that I feel like if it really came down to it, I don't know. I don't know, babe. Anyways, Lex is going to win because of the arms. Krishan's sneaks weak people. I agree. I don't feel like she really snuck somebody that can fight, to be honest. And the one time she did, when she snuck ET, she got jumped. So we really couldn't even tell. Lex called herself the heaviest hitter during filming. Who gets on Baddies? Hold on. Y'all going fast. Who gets on Baddies talking about I'm not fighting no one, but then fight her best friend? She came with Krishan, pick and choose, just like the big three does when she tried to call them out. But my thing, Lex been calling herself the heaviest hitter, and Tesehki just now responded. Weird behavior there. I feel like that's weird too. Like, she responded weeks later. Girl, she been saying this. No shade. She got on Talil's stream months ago and said she was the heaviest hitter. Girl, we didn't hear nothing from you. I don't know. Okay, Lex really need to be mad at Tesehki for telling everybody what Dolly said, because she was definitely being messy. Like I'm saying, she couldn't go tell. Yeah, I feel like Big Lex definitely should address that. I'm not gonna lie. Do I feel like it's that serious? No. But do I feel like it should be addressed? Yes. Because you were the one that was going around telling the girls. Like, the girls would have never heard or know nothing about it if you did not go around telling everybody. Like, no shade. I feel like Tesehki was just happy that she wasn't getting no kitty licking allegations, to be honest. That's how I feel. Because she was real quick to, like, go spread that around. Like, oddly. Like, she was spreading that around to everybody. LaRon said, gag, I feel like Tesehki is scared of Lex. Do y'all feel like Tesehki is scared of Lex? Okay, Tesehki versus Egypt on Jocelyn's show would have been tea. That definitely would have been tea, but Egypt was sitting in a corner. She was sitting in a corner. She wasn't, Egypt wasn't on that when it came down to it, baby. She wasn't. Tesehki called her out and everything, and she ducked. Tesehki responded indirectly. That's what was so lame to me, because they shouldn't even get into it over a title. No, she very much responded indirectly. She did. They all pick and choose. Summer the only one who gonna fight them all. Give her her flowers. Okay. Technically, Summer did fight everybody. I mean, it's I can't take it away from her. I'm not gonna lie though, Summer do be having her scary moments, but when it come down to it, Summer has fought everyone. So I see what you mean. Girl, at this point, Tesehki just looking for anything to get a storyline, because she knows she ain't do shit this season. So hopefully she gives us a show, which she isn't. I don't know. I don't think she's really going to give us a show. She talking about something. She won't live talk about something. Oh, well, if boss man give me more money, girl, boo. Girl, please. Give you more money for what, girl? You barely did anything, girl. You slapped Summer and got into it with your sister, girl. We haven't heard nothing a peep out of you since. Girl, please. And you got into it with Marsh, and don't even get me started on that fight, because that fight was weak. That fight was pitiful. Don't even get me started. That fight was horrible. I did not like that fight. Okay, didn't. Lex is proving she's not scared by standing on what she said online about being the heaviest hitter, knowing the reunion is in a month or so. I mean, okay, Azale might be cooking because Big Lex is definitely not backtracking when it comes to that heaviest hitter title, baby. She's not. She's very much like, she keeps saying it too. Yeah, heaviest hitter. I feel like I'm the heaviest hitter, you know? I'm not going to lie. I would not be surprised if the hosts at the reunion instigate between Tesehki and Big Lex. I know I would. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Y'all would hate me. Y'all would hate me. You know, I mean, because I'd be like, bitch, I don't feel like nobody should be calling themselves that until y'all get in the field and figure it out. Figure it out. The fuck? Okay, wait. Summer said they didn't show all the scenes with Marsh. Messy Maya, what do you think about Natalie and the girls going at it? Natalie is going to I don't think it's going to end good with that. I'm not going to lie. I feel like Natalie is getting more and more fed up. I feel like she's starting to resent Lemmy. I feel like she's starting to resent the girls. I don't know, because a part of me feels like, okay, Natalie loves the fame and she loves the clout that Baddies has. And obviously she loves how much she's profiting off the show. So a part of me feels like, okay, she might not take it too far. But at the same time, I don't know. Like, she be seeming like she be fed up with everybody. Okay. Maya, who would you rather fight, Tesehki or Lex? Wait, let me think. Let me think. I'm trying to think of like Big Lex. I'd rather fight Big Lex. But like, I wouldn't duck no fade, period. But like, if I had to choose, I would choose Big Lex. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, you know, I would. I'd kick that hoe in her knees, bitch. And I would. I would kick her in her fucking knees, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? That's what I would do, bitch. I already know what I would do. But I would rather fight Lex, but it's like, you know, I wouldn't duck anything either way. But you know. Wait, hold on. Maya, let's go kick you with that size 14. That's fine. That's fine. Baby, I ain't scared of a little kick. Hold on. Azale said we need Maya to host the reunions after USA. They are not getting rid of Janisha. They're not getting rid of Janisha or Santana. They're not getting rid of them. No shade. And then y'all want me to host so bad. Y'all want me to get jumped so bad. Like, y'all know them hoes is finna jump me. You know they gonna jump me. Y'all want me to get jumped so bad. Yes, in the knees. Let me tell you, some of these girls don't know how to fight. Like, you gotta pick out what is people's weakness. Somebody that's taller than you, baby, you gotta get them in their knees, okay? No shade. For Rolly, I would get that hoe in her knees, okay? Her knees are already bad, okay? She already pigeon-toed. She already, girl, please. I'm telling you, bitch, bitch. And when I kick you in your knees, you better hope you don't fall to the floor. Oh, girl, you better hope you don't fall, because it's over. There's no more. There's no more. There's no more. There's nothing else to talk about after that. Okay, wait. Who will win between Lex and Dolly? If Dolly gets up on Lex, I feel like she would do good. But if Lex stays at a distance, she is tearing Dolly out the frame. I'm telling you. The key with Lex is to get up on her. You got to get up on that hoe. I'm not going to lie. Think about it. This is why I said if I had to choose between Tesehki and Big Lex, it's Lex. Because I feel like Lex has more weaknesses than Tesehki does. If you get up on Lex, Lex don't know what to do. Y'all seen what happened with Anna. Fauna got up on her. Fauna got up on her. She didn't know what to do after that. Okay? You got to get up on that hoe. Her strength is that she has long arms. So if she keeps at a distance, she is most likely going to win. So you gotta rush that hoe. You gotta get up on that hoe. What happened when Ivory got up on her at the Midwest reunion? What happened? She did not win that fight. Ivory knew what to do, baby. Once you fight somebody but so many times, or you see somebody fight but so many times, you're gonna know what to do eventually. Like, you're gonna know what to do eventually. What did Ivory do? Ivory rushed her, threw her weight, and rushed her, and Big Lex did not know what to do. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get up on that hoe. No shade. You gotta get up on her. Okay. Lex is whooping her low key, but Dolly might keep up. I feel like the only way Dolly is gonna do good or keep up, because Dolly's not a bad fighter at all. Dolly is not a bad fighter at all. But Dolly got to get up on her the way Fauna did and the way that Ivory be doing. Okay? Lex was on that floor at the Midwest reunion. She was, because Ivory got up on her. But Lex do be slinging people when they get close now. Ooh, that's a good defense mechanism. I'm not going to lie. Baby, she learned from Fauna, baby. But that's another thing too, Samaya. That's what I said. Like, the more you fight, the more you're gonna learn. So if Big Lex knows that the only way they're gonna win a fight is if they get up on me, she's gonna eventually figure out how to, fight against that, to be honest. Tesehki has never fought someone like Ivory. Lex and Ivory would both give her problems. I really want, dude, it's just like... Tesehki's weakness is don't chase her. March and Summer didn't chase her and the fights were weak. Oh, that is a good observation. That is a really good observation. I'm not going to lie. That is a good observation. Hold on. She said Tesehki's weakness is don't chase her. Because, the more you walk up on her, like Tesehki is that back it up and dump it, very much technical fighting, okay? The more you walk up on her, the worse it's going to be for you. That is very true. That is very true. I never thought about that. Unpopular opinion, Scotty baby trapped Lemon Pepper. She wanted a way to keep him because she knew he would move on to the next. But even while she's pregnant, he still moved on to the next, allegedly. So it's like, if that's the case, that's dumb. Like, that's not smart. That's not going to stop him from doing what he going to want to do. Okay. Okay, I need more unpopular opinions, y'all. I need more popular opinions. Do y'all think Janisha can fight? Honestly, I don't know. I got to see it. I don't want to underestimate her, though. I don't want to underestimate her. But me personally, I just can't picture Janisha fighting. It's not even the fact that I feel like she can't fight. I just can't picture it, like, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I just can't imagine her fighting. She just seems so like, like elegant and shit like that. Like, I can't picture her fighting. I don't know. But I don't want to underestimate her. Though. Because word on the curb is that she slapped Scott. Never mind. Word on the curb is that she put hands on Scotty before, allegedly. That's word on the curb, though. But Okay, hold on. Scotty is a bird brain. That's why she thought it would work. That's true. That's true. She is very much a bird brain. Right. Hold on. Tavy gave it to Dolly. She ain't want no more. No, she really didn't. Like, and then Big Lex on her thing talking about something. Oh, if Dolly didn't want to give her another round, she didn't have to give Tavy another round. Okay. Chill. We all know why Dolly did not want to give Tavy another round. Tavy was the one that did the best up against Dolly out of everybody. She gave everybody multiple rounds except for Tavy. And we all know why. So girl, please. Okay. I feel like Janisha knows she don't have to fight just to get one up on these girls. Exactly. And then what would be the point of Janisha fighting Scotty? Like, Janisha won. I hate to break it to some of y'all, especially some of y'all Scotty fans, and y'all swear up and down that Scotty won. Janisha is the real winner. Janisha don't got no reason to fight Scotty. She don't got no reason to fight Scotty. Baby, you got it. You got the man. You got the baby. I promise you, you got it. You got it. I don't want nothing else from you, babe. I'm gonna keep my EP cred. I'm gonna keep getting my money. Your man is gonna keep signing off on my checks, and then that's just gonna be that, babe. I don't have to look over my shoulder and wonder if I'm getting cheated on or not. Like, I would rather be single forever than to be in a relationship and then get disrespected. Janisha won. There is no reason why Janisha should be fighting Scotty. That's why Scotty is so bothered. That's why Scotty always throws shades. It bothers her. Janisha is the real winner. She's not stuck with that man. Now you're actually stuck with that man. You stuck with him. You got it, boo. That's what you wanted so bad. You got it. Okay. What are we talking about? Janisha don't got no reason to fight that woman. I hope she don't ever fight Scotty. I hope she don't ever give Scotty that satisfaction. Next. Scotty's guilt eats her up. Unpopular opinion. Summer was projecting onto Tesehki, calling her a predator. Multiple girls have said she was a freaky frog when she's drunk, and they are not feeling it. You know what? Hold on.
Clock it. You waited till we left. Clock it. Snuck in here. Clock it. Went through our stuff. Clock it. Stole the phone. Clock it.
Oh, okay. Clock it. Like, because you know what I'm saying? Summer is going to feel the way she feels about Tesehki and Krishan. To this day, she's like, oh, I believe Krishan. You know what I'm saying? So you can believe whatever you want, right? That's not the, but it's just like the nerve of you to even talk like that when you got so many allegations against you. So many girls came out against you and said that you forced yourself on them while you were drunk. They said, baby, you get drunk and you get the touching and feeling without no one's consent. Mind you, that's definitely called sexual harassment. If you're touching somebody and you're feeling all up with somebody and you're trying to kiss and touch on people while you're drunk and they did not give you the consent to do so, that is a problem. And just because Summer is a girl, and y'all know how girls get touchy feeling when they be that, baby, that don't, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. No, that doesn't make it okay. That does not make it okay at all. Okay. They're all freaky frogs. Clock. Unpopular opinion. Lex versus Summer got done worse than Lex versus Marsh back on East. I feel like it was definitely, I agree with you. And Tesehki did Marsh bad. Like, put her on her back and everything. Was on top of her. Do. She was whooping her. Big Lex versus Summer was definitely worse, first of all. I think that Marsh and Tesehki only went like one round. Big Lex did Summer way worse than that was bad. That was bad. I'm not gonna lie. That was bad. Summer really is the ultimate villain and baddies ever. To be that unlikable is wild. Yes, she is. Like all across the board. Down to the Predator allegations. Down to the Emmett Till comment. Down to her defending Gretchen. Down to her beefing with the entire house. Down to her talking about people dead parents. Down to her being a bully. Down to her jumping. Down to her tag teaming, sneaking people. Throwing childhood trauma in people's faces. Summer is a villain, like across the board. Like, the only thing good about Summer is that she's a key. She's funny. But Summer has a lot of bad qualities, like, and Summer is genuinely a villain. Like, you could tell she's not putting on an act. You could tell that she's not trying to be something that she's not. She's not a follower. Baby, Summer is Summer, and that hoe is a villain, okay? Okay, the Lex versus Summer fight is the #1 most damage done in Baddie's brawl history. I agree. Lex just did an interview and called herself the heaviest hitter again. She definitely don't mind a Tesehki. Wait, which interview was it? She is not playing. Yes, and throwing dookie on people. I forgot about that. This girl done did so much. I forgot. And she threw dookie. She threw dookie. I'm telling you, Summer is genuinely a villain. Like, that is her. Okay, top 3 weakest baddies to ever walk the platform. Russian Cream, Yoshi, and Slim Too Bad. I don't know. I don't want to put Slim Too Bad in there. Like, I feel like there has been worse, more boring, more punk background characters other than Slim Too Bad. Like, I don't want to put Slim Too Bad in the top 3. Like, I don't know. But Russian Cream or Yoshi for sure. Yoshi got beat up by Summer before Summer learned how to fight. Like, that's crazy. Because when Summer first got on the show, Summer really did not know how to fight. I'm telling you. Yoshi, weak. Okay, new here and love your commentary. Okay, hold on. Oh, y'all going fast. Okay. I feel like Summer is so mad at Lex and Dolly because the only reason she talked to Tifa originally was because of Dolly and Tifa beefing in the first place. Oh, yeah. The reason why this whole thing started was because she was backing up Dolly after the reunion. That's what I'm saying. Like, Slim Too Bad wasn't the best, but I definitely would not put her in the top 3 weakest. I wouldn't do that. But you know, everybody is entitled to their own opinions. But me personally, I don't think she's top 3. Out of everybody, mind you, we gotta keep in mind the entire franchise. I don't think that Slim Too Bad is top 3 weakest. Again, pop up again. Okay, unpopular opinion. K. Rican was the funniest baddie ever on Baddies. I feel like she was definitely one of the funniest. She is hilarious, and she is so quick with her comebacks. Like, she too quick. She don't be playing. Too quick with the comebacks, okay? Too quick. Unpopular opinion, K. Rican is not funny to me. K. Rican, this is funny. Unpopular opinion, K. Rican is not funny to me, okay? Okay, sister. Unpopular opinion, Zeus needs to cut these seasons by half because there's only 4 good episodes. I'm not gonna lie. Either that or like drop multiple episodes a week. Like, cause it be some episodes that be fillers and it's like, why make us wait 7 days for a filler episode? Like, why? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Unpopular opinion, Africa is a better season than USA. Ooh. I don't know. It might be though, now that I think about it, Joe. Now that I think about it, it might just be because USA really ain't talking about nothing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like the preseason tea was so much better than the actual season. Like, and I feel like Africa kind of fell flat towards the end, but Africa like was really good like the first half of the season. Okay, wait. Maya, I know you see me. Do you think that Lex should get Rolly? No. Why should she get Rolly? What did Rolly do to Big Legs? I don't think so. Baddie's West was the best. I agree. Baddie's West was definitely a really good season. Unpopular opinion, the tour shows do not be entertaining. They don't. It's the same thing over and over. It's the same thing over and over and over and over again. I promise you. They perform the same songs. The crowd is like, it's the same thing over and over. Like, to be honest, when they go to the club and they perform, I really feel like it should not be a 10, 15, 20-minute scene. I just don't feel like that. I don't. I really don't feel like it should be more than 10 minutes. I don't even feel like it should be 10 minutes, to be honest, okay? Unpopular opinion, I want Now That's TV cast with a Zeus budget. Oh! Now That's TV definitely got some stars over there. Unpopular opinion, Tommy could never fight. She just be talking crazy. Yeah, now that I feel like because maybe when we were watching Love and Hip Hop, because me personally, when I was watching Love and Hip Hop, I was young. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be looking at some stuff that I used to watch as a kid, and I'd be like, how was I even allowed to watch this as a child? But whatever. When Tommy was on Love and Hip Hop, when she first made her debut on Love and Hip Hop, I was super young, and I just thought that girl could fight. But then I look back at it now, and I'd be like, yeah, she can't, she can't fight like that. She couldn't. But she definitely knew how to hold her own. But I don't know what happened to her child. Tommy, no, she's worse now. Like, Tommy is worse now. Like, she fought okay. Like, she wasn't just like this big, heavy hitter fighter the way that we painted her out to be. But she could definitely hold her own. Now, she just can't fight at all. Like, at all. It's, like, terrible. I hate seeing Tommy fight. She cannot fight at all. Like, so she has to use weapons to disguise the fact that she can't fight. She has to do and pull shenanigans like having the girls hop out the car to jump people and to jump on people in the house to disguise the fact that she can't fight. Tommy cannot fight at all. Tommy used to fight good, but them drugs took over. Tommy doesn't need to come back. She is going to off someone. I definitely agree. I feel like if they keep bringing back Tommy, it's just not going to be good. Like, the fact that, like I said, I'm not going to tell a mother how to defend her child. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. But just on security's part, security sucks. Like, the fact that y'all know how Tommy is, and Tommy was allowed to get to Big Lex with that glass in her hand, and she smacked her with the glass is crazy. Crazy. Top 3 weakest is Yoshi, T, and Vicky. I don't think that T is like, I don't know. Like, T definitely couldn't fight. Don't get me wrong. She was getting turned every way but loose at the Baddies East reunion. She tried to sneak Scotty. No, she did sneak Scotty, and she got whooped on, okay? So that's just that. So I see what you mean in regards to that, but I feel like T was not scared of any of them. Like, she wasn't scared of ET. She wasn't scared of Rolly. She lost all the fights for sure. Like, she really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like she was weak. T never ducked no fade from nobody. Every single person that stepped up to T and that wanted to run that with T, she ran it with them. She was not, in my opinion, maybe a weak fighter, yes. Maybe a weak fighter, but do I feel like she was weak as a whole? No, I don't feel like that, to be honest. Unpopular opinion, the last 3 seasons wouldn't have no substance without the big 3. I definitely agree. I do. And I know I be talking my shit about the big 3, but the last 3 seasons, y'all not ready for that conversation yet. I ain't gonna lie. Cause especially Africa and Baddies USA. Like, I hope that Zeus is cutting them big checks. They were so jealous and hating on T. They were definitely jealous. And mind you, this was around the time that Scotty was fighting any and every hoe that got a lick of attention by Lemmy. Okay. But you get a lick of attention around that time by Lemmy. And girl, she was hold on. Unpopular opinion, I think baddies should go back to the old era. T was never weak, LOL. She just did that 360-ish. Look at Lex's point of view, though. Tommy bringing random people on set and they be on it. If I see too many strangers, now I'm ready to swing. I understand that. The only thing that I don't understand is that if her daughter isn't, like, if her daughter was popping it the way that the man was when he was hanging outside the car being weird, popping it towards Lex, that's one thing. But, like, if the daughter was minding her business, why'd you hit her? But I definitely understand where you're coming from. I do. And that's why I feel like it was definitely neglect. It was negligent on Tommy's part, because you know how the girls perceive you. You know how they look at you. They look at you as the setup queen. You're sneaky. You're always setting somebody up, so they don't trust you. And Big Lex said that. I don't trust Tommy. Like, I don't trust her. She bringing people on set. The last time we seen her, she had people hop out a black truck. She had people get on Biggie. It was a mess. So if you know you have this reputation and then on top of that, no one likes you, why would you bring your daughter into that environment? Like, so yeah, that's how I feel about that. Unpopular opinion, the Baddies Going Wild auditions is a freak off. I agree. It's a mess. Unpopular opinion, I don't blame Zoo security for Summer. I blame Lemmy. Hold on. Oh, y'all going fast. Let me finish reading. We see how security guard is. I mean, other than Mariah. I blame the whole production, to be honest. Lemmy, security, everybody. Tommy really has mental issues. Nobody never want to talk about that. She does. She has. I'm telling you, does she do? Tommy does not need to be on the show, like, at all. Unpopular opinion, Rolly and Biggie are too damn big to be picking and choosing their battles when it comes to Daisy, Jayla, and J.O. I feel the same way. And it's not even the fact that they're too big. Y'all pop it the way y'all pop it. You and Daisy argued online for months at a time. And she's finally here, and you got the nerve to say you're only going to give her one round. Ho, you go round after round after round with everybody else. Like, but now it's Daisy, and now you don't want no smoke after that first round. That don't make no sense. That doesn't make any sense. And Rolly definitely looked weird for that. I'm sorry. She did. Unpopular opinion, Baddies USA is the best season of Baddies. Y'all tuned in every week talking about it. Girl, I disagree. But you know what? To each his own. I don't feel like it's the best season. Like, I don't know. It's not the worst season, but I don't feel like it's the best. Like, I don't know about that. Lex, that's definitely an unpopular opinion. Lex swung on her because she went live with some. No, okay, but like, what does that have to do with anything? Tommy's daughter was on live, and Summer is the one that decided to. She was having a conversation in the background that had nothing to do with Tommy's daughter. Like, Tommy's daughter was on live. She wasn't talking about Big Lex at all. Summer was the one in the background with her loud, drunk ass having a conversation about Big Lex. That don't got nothing to do with Tommy's daughter. Tommy is a liability. I agree. Heavy on Tommy is a liability. I definitely agree. I feel like she is. The worst was Africa. Rolly ain't want to be fighting this season. Best season, girl, bye. Hey, Messy Mob, what it is? What it is? What's up? Listen. Okay, hold on. The beefs haven't been organic since South. I would honestly say West. Because I feel like with West, most of those beefs unfolded on camera. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to pick with you on social media. I feel like the authentic part of it was lost once Baddie's East came. Because with Baddie's East, I don't know if y'all remember the preseason tea, but like, those girls were online purposely picking with each other just so they could have a storyline. And like, literally, I feel like that's when all the mess started with social media and everybody just picking a storyline just to pick a storyline. And Baddie's Caribbean, it got worse from there. Baddie's East is when it started with it not being organic. And then Baddie's Caribbean, it got worse. And then from there, it's been worse ever since, girl. The girls just pick fights just to pick them hoe. Like, Baddie's West is when they were really like, you could literally see every single beef unfold on camera on Baddie's West. Like, it wasn't no internet shit that we had to guess. Like, oh my God, why are they beefing? What's going on? Like, it wasn't like that. That's how it is now. Baddies USA, half of the beef is online, but Zeus is not including or incorporating any type of screenshot to show us what happened. They're not. It's weird. Baddies USA is disappointing me. The following three really carried again. Okay, I think you meant the big three. Unpopular opinion, Big Lex is a shapeshifter. I definitely agree. She is a shapeshifter. One season, you're quiet, you're not bothering nobody. You standing 10 toes behind your friend no matter what. You're condoning everything she does, but you're quiet. You're not really a bully. You get on Baddie's Africa. You're deeper into the friendship with Summer. So now you're acting like Summer, and you're acting like a victim. Not a victim, a villain. You're doing this, you're doing that. Then you get on Baddie's Africa, and you go back to your roots. She is definitely a shapeshifter, and it's weird to me. Stay true to yourself, y'all. Like, just because you befriend somebody that acts a certain way does not mean that you have to follow them and act that way too. Like, it is weird. It is lame to me. Like, that you even let somebody like Summer put a battery in your back is yuck. Ew. Unpopular opinion. If Lex swung on Tommy's daughter for being on live while Summer was running her mouth, then she was picking and choosing when it came to Krishan. Ooh. Unpopular opinion. Y'all owe Persuasion an apology because it's been proven that Krishan is dirty. Hold on. I never seen this one before. Y'all owe Persuasion an apology because it's been proven that Krishan was dirty. Honestly, it wasn't even about Krishan being dirty. It was like the way Persuasion was doing it, though. The way Persuasion was doing it was weird. Like, even if you rewatch it to this day, the way she was trying to put the message out there, she was being weird with Krishan. And Jayla said off camera at the photo shoot, Persuasion was picking on Krishan there, too. But I see what you're saying, though. But I feel like Persuasion was still being weird. She was being weird. But she was trying to embarrass Krishan. That's where the disconnect is at. Because who you think you're trying to embarrass? Like, who are you trying to embarrass? She was picking at Krishan all throughout the episode. All throughout the episode. I feel like Persuasion definitely deserved what she got. I do. She thought shit was sweet. She thought, y'all seen her on BGC 16. She was very much a bully. Very much so. Until she switched up towards, a little bit later. But she came on as a bully. Let's not forget that. And when she went on Baddie South, she thought she was going to play those games with Krishan, baby. Wrong bitch. Not going to happen. No, Sway knew what she was doing. She was being shady as hell. That's how I feel. I feel like she was being shady, and I feel like she deserved exactly what she got. Stop. You cannot play with everybody like that. She was trying to be a bully. LMFAO, no, because, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Persuasion. But, that girl was low-key trying to play bully. She was. Unpopular opinion. Scotty has no reason for being on Miss Nunn's case because, like, Nat was chilling, and then you kept on bringing her. I agree, too. I agree with that. Natalie wasn't talking about anybody. She wasn't talking. She wasn't ranting. Damn sure wasn't talking about Lemmy or Scotty or their baby shower. They brought her up and it went around social media. And y'all can't say nothing now that Natalie is online spazzing out. Y'all can't say nothing because they brought her name up first. They were trying to be funny. They were definitely trying to be funny. Like, no. Unpopular opinion. The only reason Rolly became a house mother and stopped being a villain because real heavy hitters came on the show. No shade. Oh, girl. I never thought about that. What y'all think about that? Yeah, Persuasion was trying to play mean girl, then got slumped in the sink. She low-key got her karma child. Exactly. That's how I feel too. To be honest. I feel like you came on the show, you was trying to be cute. Like, because this is my thing. It's one thing if it was like a Low London versus Krishan Baddie's West situation where Low London is calmly telling Krishan something and Krishan took it the wrong way and rocked her in her shit. That's one thing. But Persuasion wasn't telling her genuinely. Persuasion wasn't like coming to her as a woman and telling her like, hey girl, like, like trying to look out. Persuasion was trying to be funny about it. So I feel like Persuasion deserved that. No shade. She did. You got put right in that sink, baby, and we didn't hear a peep out of you for the rest of the season. Didn't. Unpopular opinion, Tesehki picks and chooses. She befriended Lex and Ivory and ducked Sirach's fade. She definitely ducked Sirach. I don't care what nobody got to say about nothing. Don't care what nobody got to say about nothing. Sirach was online popping it. No. Let's talk about Tesehki. Mind you, if you're a fan of Tesehki, I promise you, you can look up. You can look it up. Tesehki was online popping it, on live popping it about everyone that has something to do with Biggie. You jumped Biggie. You got into it with Biggie. We need that. Popping it, baby, popping her chest out. And then Sirach got online, and Sirach said online, I need that from Tesehki. I need that. She was calling out Tesehki Faye. How come y'all didn't fight? How come y'all didn't fight? Big Lex ran a one-on-one with Sirach, and then the girls jumped her, but Tesehki was nowhere to be found. That don't make no sense. To me, it don't. That don't make no sense to me. Because y'all was just online popping it. Tesehki, you definitely were online popping it, saying how you need that from everybody that has something to do with Biggie getting jumped. And Sirach wanted that too. So how come y'all didn't fight? But then, after Sirach left the scene, Tesehki got back online and told Lemmy to bring her back. Why? She was just there. How come you didn't fight her while she was there? It's weird. And I feel like she waited and to see like what, like kind of like if Sirach could fight or not. And then she seen that Big Lex whooped her. So then that's when she gonna wait until the scene is over to go online talk about something. I need that. Girl, Sirach was just in the scene, girl. Sirach was just in the scene. How come you ain't get that then? And she gonna go on live talking about some. She gonna go on live with Lex talking, popping it, talking about some. Oh yeah, we're sipping on Sirach. We're sipping on Sirach. Girl, please. Okay. Lex tore Sirach a new one and did. But that's what Sirach gets. Like, mind you, you know what's so crazy about this is that Sirach and Tommy don't even mess with each other. So you met Tommy around the time of Baddie's USA filming. You barely knew her. You're such a clout chaser that you were willing to insert yourself into a beef that had nothing to do with you. You snugged Biggie. Y'all jumped on Biggie, set her up. And then you had to run it with Big Lex because of that. Mind you, because Sirach never did anything personal to Big Lex. Big Lex was just taking up for Biggie. Okay? Let's make that clear. Because all the girls were mad about what happened to Biggie. And you got whooped. And that's what she gets. Because why did you even insert yourself into that? That doesn't make any sense. No shade. How Lex fought Sirach for Biggie and Tesehki is closer to Biggie than Lex. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That doesn't make any sense. Which is why when Biggie and Lex were arguing, Biggie was so quick to say that she's going to get her sister Tesehki home. Tesehki does not stand up for you. Tesehki was online popping it about how she needs that from everybody that has something to do. But it's like, you wasn't, I don't know. Tesehki be losing me sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Tesehki got on. Let me tell you about some of the things that Tesehki did this season. She got online. She said she was gonna slap DJ Sky. Why are you slapping DJ Sky? Whatever. Okay. Tesehki got online. She said that she needs that from everybody that has something to do with Biggie. But then you were in person with Sirach and you did nothing. Big Lex is the one that took that fade, which is crazy to me because Big Lex and Biggie barely even know each other. So why Big Lex took that fade before you? Crazy to me. Even though you now, it's one thing if like Big Lex, it's one thing if Tesehki didn't get online popping it about how she needed that from Sirach, but you were online popping it, and then after Sirach left the scene, you still kept popping it about how you want Lemmy to bring her back. Child, never mind. Okay, so let's get into some more unpopular opinions. Unpopular opinion, I forget Nunu is on this show every episode. No shade, I don't think that's unpopular, child, because I agree. Okay, and I think a lot of us can agree. I'd be forgetting that Nunu was even on the show. Nunu don't be making no noise unless she fighting. And that's really no shade, because I like Nunu, but you know, that's how I feel. Unpopular opinion, Coachella, no shade, has been carrying the Pretty Three. I definitely agree with that. Unpopular opinion, Pretty Three and Tavy were never stars. They were only liked because the fans had sympathy for them getting beat all season by the big three. Well, okay. I feel like I'm like 50-50 on that. I agree with you, but I still feel like they have star qualities though. Like, but I feel like them beefing with the big three and the big three obviously being villains is gonna make them become favored by the fans automatically because they're going up against the villains and the bullies of the house. So I agree with you, but I don't want to discredit them though because I feel like each of them do have star quality. But I see what you're saying though, for sure. Tesehki, Anna, and Biggie are really talented, but they don't want to tap in. A popular opinion, Nunu could never fight. Ooh. Unpopular opinion, Nunu could never fight. Oh, I gotta think. You know what I gotta do? I have to rewatch Caribbean and Midwest. She fought a little bit on Midwest, but it's like it really wasn't nothing for real. It was her versus Biggie and Anna, and we all know she knotted Anna up. But I need to rewatch her fights because I need to see what you're talking about though. I want to see what you're saying. I want to explore that unpopular opinion, child. Unpopular opinion, Sapphire should have gotten Biggie for calling her out her name. Unpopular opinion, I feel like Janisha needs to run a fade with Scotty. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't feel like Janisha should ever give Scotty the satisfaction. Baby, my girl's too classy for that. Leave that ghetto shit to Scotty. That's the shit that Scotty does, okay? Scotty's on a fighting show, pregnant. Leave that ghetto stuff to Scotland. Thank you. Unpopular opinion, Coachella is the least scariest baddie I would fight any. Oh, that would fight any and everybody. I definitely feel like she is not scary at all. Unpopular opinion, Fauna is the new Scotty and everybody else's business. I definitely agree, but I feel like Fauna is better than Scotty because Fauna is not scary. She's not scary and she fights better than Scotty, to be honest. I feel like they should replace Fauna with Scotty. We don't need two of them on the show. We don't. We do not need two of them on the show. I said what I said. I do wish Biggie and Tesehki would jump into their music full time, but Janisha is too classy for that. Yeah, she's too classy to run a fade with. Like, come on. Libby was so wrong for keeping Slim to be bullied, but sending Daisy home after one episode. He was really scared to let Rolly get beat up. I agree. Oh my God. I'm so glad you said this. Like, this is so true. Like, so you're telling me that you kept Slim there because child, I just know I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Even when Summer was in a hospital, Lex and Dolly still stood 20 toes against the house. Coachella is a star. K. Rican can read and she's funny. Fauna is just pretty to look at and boring. I agree with that whole comment. Unpopular opinion. Fauna is... Oh, I already read that. Unpopular opinion. Lemmy to me is the real villain on Baddies. I definitely agree with that. Unpopular opinion. The fans moved on real quick from what Tavy and Coachella said to each other about their kids. I think you mean Dolly. Wait, what? Oh no, are you talking about Africa? Dion, are you talking about on Africa when Tavy brought up the car crash? And then Coachella said that her son was ugly? Or no. Coachella said like F your son, F him, like something like that. But they definitely were talking about each other's kids. Hi Maya, I love your video covers. I love your video covers. The colors are so pretty. Thank you. Your girl be working on them thumbnails, baby. I be having to like be creative. I be trying not to be repetitive with the thumbnails. I be trying to like incorporate all the colors, and I like to match the girls' hair and their outfits. Their hair, their outfits, all that, baby. I got to make the thumbnails pretty. Like, the thumbnails got to be pretty. I'm telling you, got to be pretty. Unpopular opinion. Lemmy told Lex if she wants to be a star to distance herself from Summer and Dolly after she started smashing him. Oh, babe. Whoever wrote this comment is messy. Hold on. Gretchen snatched out Jayla's tooth out her mouth and I was on the floor. Oh, child. Unpopular opinion. I feel like we're seeing a bit of a transition of power between Scotty and Natalie, where a lot of the girls are getting closer to Scotty because she's pregnant by the CEO. I agree. I definitely agree. I feel like the girls are definitely starting to gravitate to Scotty more. For sure. I do. I feel like that. I do. I feel like it. And I would not be surprised if Lemmy gave Scotty like some type of host position or some type of Unpopular opinion. I feel like Mariah Lynn needs to go. I feel like she got to go too. Unpopular opinion. Camila should have fought the girl she was beefing with. I definitely agree. I don't understand why Camila didn't fight anybody. She was online for 2 to 3 years, terrorizing everybody on the internet. Talking about everybody, talking about their kids, digging into their lives, doing low blows, just talking about and bringing up and throwing in people's faces things that she should not be talking about. But you didn't run a fade with nobody. I feel like Camila is scary. I said what I said. She's scary. She a punk. Unpopular opinion. Scotty. Oh, is Scotty getting in the field once the baby dropped with Natalie? Child, we gonna see. I'm not gonna lie, because I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like Natalie would be real quick to fight Scotty after she dropped that baby. Unpopular opinion. Fauna is not boring, and she could fight. The fighting part, I feel like Fauna can hold her own. Like, I don't think that Fauna is a terrible fighter. I think that she can definitely hold her own. I don't think that she's the best by far at all. I don't feel like she's top 3. I don't feel like she's top 5. But, I feel like she be in there. I feel like she's not scary and she holds her own. I feel like that's good. But to me, I feel like Fauna's boring. Like, I feel like Fauna don't really got nothing going on for herself. Like, I feel like, well, you know what? I'm like in between with the boring part because I feel like we see her a lot and she's like, I don't know. I feel multiple ways about that. Unpopular opinion. Lex feels like she's the heaviest hitter because Tesehki's last fight was not all that. Marsh definitely kept up, and that's the first time you see Tesehki on the ground. That could be why. Because me personally, that fight with Tesehki and Marsh was pitiful. And me personally, I feel like if Big Lex were to go against Marsh, I feel like she's whooping her down to the ground. I feel like what happened between Tesehki and Marsh is not going to happen with Big Lex. Like, I don't know what was going on with Tesehki that day, girl. I don't know what was going on. Unpopular opinion. Gretchen gives, oh God. Oh, you messy. Next. You're messy. Did you know that? You messy. Callie should have came back for sure, but she was over it. I definitely feel like Callie should have came back. I feel like I like Callie. I mean, other than Callie acting like a coon on Baddie's Caribbean, she was very much acting like a raccoon. Yeah. But if she comes back without all the coonery, then I would love for her to come back. Unpopular opinion. Natalie and the Big 3 are the MVPs of this season. Unpopular opinion. If y'all think Tommy did too much, y'all would hate what I would do to a hoe if they touched my child. That's how I feel about that too. And y'all keep saying that, oh, she's not a child. She's 21. She's 20. She's an adult. She's not a child. She's Tommy's child. We're not talking about in general, oh, she's a little kid. She's under 18. She's a minor. Nobody said that. We said that is Tommy's daughter. That is her child. Tommy had her in her stomach for 9 months and gave birth to her and raised her. That is her daughter. That is her child. I don't give a girl. I don't care if my daughter is 25, 26, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, you put your hands on my child and the beef is between me and you, and my child is not bothering you, and you put your hands on my child, I'm telling you, y'all would hate me. What are we talking about? I don't care how old she is. Next. The beef is not between you and her. The beef is between me and you. Love? Yeah. That's how I feel. Unpopular opinion. Nunu, I need that wig, Lou girl. I agree. Because that wig stays on. Unpopular opinion. It's sad that JLo couldn't fight Gretchen or stand on her morals based on how the fans did her. I will never forgive y'all for that. For that forced Jayla hate train. Jayla is queen. I definitely agree. I hate that. Because y'all really bullied her for like standing on her morals and principles about a slur. Like, never mind. I'm not even going to get into that. But y'all are hypocrites. Like, y'all are hypocrites for that. I'm not going to lie. And I feel like it's weird how y'all bullied her for that. Weird as hell. Okay. Jayla is just as blatantly ignorant as Gretchen. You keep being homophobic and then saying that you're not is the same as saying that she's not racist. I agree with that. I feel like Lex thinks she's the heaviest hitter because she is the heaviest hitter. Okay. Second time, Tesehki was on the ground that first round with ET. Unpopular opinion, Lex and Tesehki are actively ducking one another because neither wants to lose. I agree. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I agree. Cause both of them been throwing shade at each other. That's the thing about it. Like somebody else said at the beginning of the season, Tesehki went live and she was speaking on the whole Summer, Dolly, Big Lex fallout. And in so many words, she said that Bad Dolly and Big Lex knew better. And nobody responded to her. Big Lex has been on this whole, heavy hitter this and heavy hitter that. Tesehki didn't say nothing until recently. But Big Lex been saying that for months. I feel like they both been throwing shade, but they both don't want to acknowledge each other. It's weird to me. I don't know. It's weird. But so quick to get online and address everyone else. Unpopular opinion, Jayla is a supreme hypocrite. I agree. Daisy and Baddie should have been upgraded to the main baddie show. I agree. I don't feel like they should let Daisy and Baddie go. I know they're probably not going to bring them back for Baddie's Going Wild because Baddie's Going Wild got the BGC format where, Bad Girls Club, they get new girls every season. And I honestly respect that. But I don't think that Baddie and Daisy should just be left off Bad and Bougie. I feel like they're too good. They're too good with TV. They're good, too good. Especially Baddie. They should find something for them. Unpopular opinion, the only reason Fauna is even known right now is because of the Nunu drama. Something that she inserted herself in, by the way. Unpopular opinion, Gretchen and Smiley should have been replaced with Bianca and J.O. I feel like J.O. definitely should have been on the show. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why they won't bring her back. Or even Kiva. And trust me, I'm not saying for a whole season. But how come after all the mess that Kiva talked online, why can't she come as a special guest the way y'all had Daisy come for Rolly? It just doesn't make any sense. Y'all brought somebody from a whole other show to fight Rolly, but y'all won't bring Kiva back for Tesehki. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's weird. How come y'all won't give J.O. another chance? Y'all keep bringing back Nunu, and there's no shade to Nunu because I like Nunu, but y'all should have brought back J.O. too. Unpopular opinion, Tesehki is asking for money to fight Lex on a reunion. I'm not going to lie. Tesehki definitely keeps asking for money for the reunion. Not just for money, but for extra money. She did a live recently talking about some Oh, well, if boss man paid me extra money and if the bag is right, I promise y'all I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. I'm not gonna go easy on nobody. Girl, were you talking about Lex? Which one is it? I don't know. Daisy was a great villain. Like, she's good TV, honestly. They need to stop casting Lemmy's girlfriends. I agree with this whole comment. Daisy was a great villain. Like, I can't even take it from her though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, really, the whole cast of Baddies Going Wild, I feel like the whole cast in general, I feel like they all played their part. I feel like none of them were really like in the background. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like the first season of Baddies Going Wild was really good to me, y'all. Like, I feel like the girls did their thing. I do. And I feel like they left their mark. Like, the second season, those girls are gonna have to give it up. Cause the first season to me was good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and mind you, the first cast is like it's different when you're like on back when you're like okay, can y'all hear me now? How long was I out? Oh my god, I'm sitting here talking. I'm sitting here talking. I'm sitting here talking and y'all can't even hear me. Good thing I'll be reading the chat because if I did not read the chat, like I would just be sitting here talking. Like, how long was I put out? Was I put out for a long time? Oh, like 20 seconds. Okay, that's not that bad. Anyways, so I was talking about Baddies Going Wild. I feel like the first cast definitely set the bar high. I don't hear nobody say. I know some people did not care for that show, but I feel like the first cast did their thing with that. Like, I do. I feel like they did their thing with that. I feel like that. That's how I feel. Like everybody. I feel like everybody played their part. Everybody had their own personality. Everybody stuck to their own personality. You know what I'm saying? So, like I was saying, and I feel like it's not like Baddie's, right? So this is what I was saying before or during while I got muted, right? So what I was saying was is that it's one thing with Baddies because Baddies is very, very, very produced. They have online situations that they bring on the show. They got production in their ear all the time. They got these setup ass scenes, these setup at no, baby. I feel like Baddie's Going Wild. We finna put y'all in the house. Child, again, what happened? Can y'all hear me? 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 I think the mic was too far away from my mouth. Like, I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me though? Drop a yes in the chat if y'all can hear me. No, y'all can't. Okay, somebody said not really. I can hear you. It's low. Yes, it's just low. She sounds good on my end. Hold on. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Okay, perfect. Okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so patient. You guys are so patient. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Okay, so like I was saying, I feel like Baddies is just really produced. I feel like Baddies going wild. It was definitely more authentic. We see most of the beefs unfold on camera. They didn't have their phones, so they weren't doing social media shit. So we're not confused as to why who's beefing with who. No, we knew exactly why all the girls were beefing, what happened, why we got to this point. I don't know. Like, it was just more authentic to me, to be honest. I feel like it was. I feel like it was. Okay, so give me some more unpopular opinions, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being so patient, girl. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Cause my mic is tripping tonight. Okay, so Kayla said, Maya, you're messy and biased. Like, really? Okay, but you're in my live, huh? You in my live, so thank you for being in my live. Thank you for the view. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you're so funny. Thank you so much, babe. I just hope Chapter 2 USA, because no shade, they could have left a few of them out. Exactly. I feel like we have too many unnecessary girls on the show. Way too many unnecessary girls on the show. That's not making no noise. They're getting free checks, laying back, doing nothing. Doing nothing. They're not doing anything. It's weird. I don't know. Unpopular opinion, Ming Lee was a disappointment, but she makes decent music. Ming Lee was definitely a disappointment. Gloss Up was a disappointment. Just ill. Yuck. Wasn't good. I will never forget how Shay had Gloss Up eating dirt. Eating dirt. And that's what you get. Throwing peanuts on people and M&Ms on people. And it got peanuts in it, and that girl got a peanut allergy. You're sick in the head. Why would you even do something like that? It was weird. Anyways, okay. Unpopular opinion, after many seasons and years that Natalie has been on Bad Girls Club and Baddies, you would think she knows how to fight. I guarantee you Scotty would beat her up. Yeah, I agree with that, to be honest. Like, I never thought about that. Like, you would think as many fights as has she been in, and as many seasons and like, you would think that she would know how to fight by now. She don't know how to fight though. Like, it's weird. Cause to me, I don't know how y'all feel, but I really feel like she was a better fighter on BGC in a way. Like, in a way, I feel like she fought better on Bad Girls Club than she do now. It's weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. But I don't think that she was that bad of a fighter on BGC. Like, I don't know how to explain that. I love that scene. Ain't never seen nobody eat dirt in real life before. She literally, I'm telling you, Shay had her eating dirt, okay? Shay should have been a judge on the auditions. I definitely agree. You know what's crazy? Janellis, Jaden, Shay, and I think it was some other girls were also announced as judges, and we did not see them at all. Like, what happened to them? They all got announced as judges. Where were they? She was younger, that's why. That could be it. You're right. Natalie has age. She's older now. I think that age is catching up. That is so true. You're right. I didn't even think about that. Unpopular opinion, TT should have been on South Central Baddies with Naj. TT. Ooh, I feel like TT definitely, I don't know, like something about TT gives me Now That's TV too. But you know, and I'm not gonna lie, if she would have went on, but even if she still, because you know, she still has a chance to go on Now That's TV. Like, I'm pretty sure they would take her if the opportunity presented itself. But with Now That's TV, she would have more opportunities to be on TV too. Because I will say one thing: Now That's TV is very loyal to like their stars as far as like giving them more and more opportunities. Like, unpopular opinion, Dolly is getting ET. Dolly is tearing ET. I feel like Dolly would. Me too. I agree. I feel like Dolly is getting ET. I do. I do. I do. I agree with that, y'all. I definitely agree with that. I feel like Dolly is getting her. I see what y'all mean. Unpopular opinion, Erica was the best bad girl on Baddie's Going Wild. I loved Erica down. I just feel like that probably wasn't the show for her. Maya, you think Camila whooping Tommy one-on-one? I'm not going to lie. I don't know who won in that fight. Because Camila she did not impress me with her fight with Natalie. She really didn't do too much. And then Tommy, I don't know what Tommy be doing nowadays. Like, I would have to see that because I don't really think that one is better than the other. They both can't fight. Unpopular opinion, Maya got her cash app in the chat because she's broke. You're funny. Oh, Kayla. I love you, girl. You so funny. Kayla, give me more, girl. Kayla funny. No, I'm sorry. She's so funny. Girl, fuck you. Oh God, Kayla funny. I'm not gonna lie. Kayla is funny. I love Kayla. I love you down, girl. Keep it going. Keep clocking my tea, girl. I love you. Unpopular opinion. Hold on. Let me go up. Unpopular opinion. I'm sorry. Girl, Kayla, fuck you, girl. Fuck you, girl. Oh, God. My stomach hurt, child. Oh, girl, Kayla. Kayla is funny. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, Kayla, come get your baddie chain, child. Get your baddie chain, girl, please. Okay. No, it was funny. That had me weak. Cause I'm reading it, but like I'm not like when I click it, I read it like as I click it. So like I don't pre-read it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just click and read. So it was the fact that like I said it, but I had no idea that it was coming. Like oh my God. I just had no idea it was coming. It made it even more funny. Oh my goodness. Kayla is funny. Okay. Unpopular opinion. I don't understand why Bree didn't run up on Natalie. She was talking all that S for her not to do anything. What was the point of you being casted? Come on. No shade, girl. Lemmy had all of Natalie's ops on that panel. You knew what you were supposed to come and do. And you sitting up here, you explaining yourself, babe, online. You said it was on site. So it should have just been that. To be honest, it should have been that. So what else? What else? Oh my God. Okay. Unpopular opinion. I don't want to see Orlando Brown on Bad Boys. Why? I thought Orlando was funny. I thought Orlando was funny. I thought Orlando was funny. I feel like everybody else was the problem. Everybody was so scared of Jonathan. They was picky, choosy. They didn't want no smoke to him. This man would talk. Let me tell y'all how I knew Bad Boys was going down the drain. Honestly, I been knew it was going down the drain because Bad Boys was boring as hell. It was boring. Okay. But you don't know how I know they were terrified of Jonathan. I have two examples. Okay. I don't know if y'all remember, but this was when Adonis first came into the house. And like basically it was a bunch of online mess with Adonis. So Adonis came in with about 4 to 5 storylines, right? So everybody basically saying why they got an issue with Adonis. And Jonathan started talking, and then Chef D kind of like cut him off a little bit, but just a little bit though, like not like on no rude, not like on no rude shit, right? He cut Jonathan off, and Jonathan looked this man in his eye and told him to shut the fuck up. And it wasn't even like a nice one, like he was so mean about it. And what did Chef D do? He shut up. He didn't say nothing else. Like. Why you guys are grown men letting this man talk to y'all like that? Like, and it was all throughout the season too. Nobody wanted no smoke. Like nobody wants to see a bunch of grown men getting punked by one person and all y'all walking on eggshells around him. So the show is boring. Ew. Okay. It was boring. And then another example is that Jonathan on the show, they were in the club, right? And I guess Jonathan and Raz B were kind of into it. Jonathan punches Raz B. And then in the next scene, I believe it was the next day, Raz B has a black eye and Raz B is like cool with Jonathan. He's not trying to get his lick back. He's not confronting Jonathan. He's not on no rah-rah. He's like apologizing and being weird. Like, no, no ma'am. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Okay. Jonathan is so funny. I'm sorry. Like, he put fear into the house. Yeah, literally. Nobody wanted no smoke with Jonathan. Unpopular opinion. I feel like the whole Big Three played a part in Baddie's downfall overall because all of the bullying they were doing. Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. I feel like the Big Three played a part in the Baddie's downfall overall because all the bullying they were doing. I don't know about that, only because I feel like Baddie's been had bullies. Like, I feel like almost every season we have like our fair share of bullies every season. I don't feel like the Big Three were the first bullies, and I highly doubt they're going to be the last. Like, there has been bullies. Like, unpopular opinion, Jonathan and Chef D was effing. I don't know. Baddie's been falling off before the Big Three. That is very true. That is very true, actually. I feel like Baddie's has been was been a downfall before the Big Three. Child, I agree. Big Three gave Baddies their highest ratings. Is you cool? Yeah, so that's like. My bad, y'all. Okay, so this girl said, unpopular opinion. I think Gretchen can say the N word. Can y'all hear me now? Oh, girl. Wait, so can y'all hear me or no? Okay, because I'm getting like a mixture. Okay, so this host said, unpopular opinion. I think Gretchen can say the N word. Well, first of all, bitch, you said you're Puerto Rican and you're white, bitch. First of all, that's where you got it fucked up right there, because you don't even know the difference between ethnicity and race. Second of all, you shouldn't be handing out no nigga card at all, ho. You're not black. Like, you're far from it, girl. I think this was Rage Bay. I'm not gonna lie. Girl, please. This is definitely Rage Bay, and I'm not gonna let you do it to me today. I I'm not. Cause girl, you shouldn't even be handing out no, and you should, girl, who are you to be handing out nigga cards? Girl, you're a white Puerto Rican. You talking about something? I'm Puerto Rican and white, first of all. Girl, you're not even educated enough for this conversation. Girl, I know you fucking lying. Goodbye. Goodbye. Next caller, ho. Bye.
Georgia. Next caller. Next caller. Next caller. Cause you ain't talking about nothing. Next caller.
Girl, next caller. Okay. Girl, please. Girl, you just handed out nigga cards, girl. Child, please. Somebody said, "Ho, you shouldn't be saying it either." Exactly. Like what? I don't know, guys. I feel like Gretchen can say it because I'm white and I'm a Puerto Rican, and I say it, and you shouldn't be, ho. What do you mean you're Puerto Rican and you're white? You're not even educated. You're a white Puerto Rican. There's no I'm Puerto Rican and I'm white. Like, girl, please. You just, girl, you ignorant just like that hoe. Next. Okay. Next. Oh, wait, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm about to get off this hoe. I really do appreciate you guys for tuning into the live. I love y'all so much. Yeah, like I'm finna go. I love y'all. Donate to the Cash App because, like Kayla said, you know, your girl. No, y'all. Donate if y'all want to. Y'all ain't got to, though. Kayla is a key. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. It's Messy Maya. It's the Messy Mob. I might be on here tomorrow night, but I love you guys. Bye.